the other thing is there is a real perception that ABM inevitably has to be expensive. It has to be large. It has to be scaled. Start small, because it really allows you more opportunity to test and learn, because no matter what you see on LinkedIn, every account, every company, every product buy is different. And so if you are not learning those lessons internally and you're just relying on prior experience or your LinkedIn feed, you're going to struggle to get results that really move the needle, especially with some of the enhanced targeting costs that you may take on as part of starting an ABM program. So start small and kind of prove and really treat it like an experiment and get sales buy-in. Those are the two most important things for starting off.
And so am I correct in what that means is kind of start closer to sales team further down the funnel, or is it closer to sales team but kind of further up in the funnel?
I think it depends on how your sales teams are incented, how they're optimized, how they want to, where do they need support, right? Like some sales teams are very comfortable closing, but they don't have the inbound that they need. Some sales teams really kind of struggle with competitive incursions in the middle of deals or whatever. That should determine where you kind of place your bets ABM wise, on what channels, on what stages of the funnel, that type of stuff. But the most important thing is just meeting sales wherever they are and aligning your program to what those few, kind of leading individuals need.
Got it. And sort of going more back to and kind of the work that you're doing, what does the next sort of 12 to 24 months look like for you in terms of what you're working on sort of maybe today, but then with the excitement of these new tools that are coming into the market, what are you looking forward to?
I think again, I kind of briefly mentioned this, but personalization and increasing the size of our one-to-one program. One-to-one traditionally has been limited by human labor, right? You can only do a certain number of accounts at one time, one-to-one, because you've only got a certain number of people. And typically that is where sales starts to see real value, is the one-to-one. Not necessarily in terms of pipe, because I can prove pipe on one to few. I can prove pipe in meetings on one to many, but they just don't feel it the same way, right? And when you get sales to really kind of feel that ABM is crucial to helping them in a deal, I think that's where you start to get that, again, that lateral movement inside of sales organizations. They're talking to each other about your program, that type of stuff. So scaling one-to-one through automation, through AI, through new tooling, and leaning less on manual research, manual content creation, manual advertising optimizations to support those one-to-one motions, I think is something that I see as a huge unlock. And frankly, my plan, full stop, is to double the number of one-to-one accounts that we can cover over the course of the next 18 months here.